이런 수박 씨 먹는 누구야 이거 나리 같은 아와 뭘 쳐다봐 카메라 안 쳐! 등달래 나리 같은.
The views and opinions of this program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Kingdom podcast. The show might include strong images and language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
After 3 long years,
Welcome back, Commander.
here we are again.
Say what?
Again with the angst, the controversy, and wit that can withstand anything or anyone it's up against. Here to give you the scoop about K-pop and other crap you can think of, the prima donna of K-pop radio is back. Better, stronger, and well, he's still the rowdy asshole everyone expects him to be. Thy kingdom come! Welcome the evil stepchild of SLR the podcast, the Kingdom Podcast. And here he is, the man of the hour, the best among the rest, and your resident K-pop critic, the voice, DJ Yuuki.
Hey, welcome back to the podcast. It is a Saturday night in the Philippines, the 14th of September, November 2020. This is Yuuki. This is the Kingdom Podcast brought to you by Anchor.fm. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and on Anchor, all in the same name at the Kingdom Pod PH. The show will be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. And I was supposed to do this show with Abby, but Abby's been AWOL for some reason. I don't know. So, I got myself a new co-host or guest co-host. I can't say that she's going to be a co-host on the podcast since, there wasn't really like a formal, I guess there's a formal invitation, but there wasn't really a formal, talk about, hey, you want to do this like on a weekly basis? Because, that's going to be hypothetically or literally impossible because of the schedule differences. But as far as recording goes, recording with this person right here would be, I think, easier since wala yung time zone difference between me and Abby. Of course, Abby will still be here on like other radio or other podcast episodes, but tonight, usually Abby does these Mamamoo episodes because we love Mamamoo so much. But, let's shake it up a bit for tonight's episode. Please welcome on the show, returning as a guest. This is Sun, you guys. Hi, Sun.
Hi everyone.
Yeah. You might remember Sun, the very outspoken, galing mag-English, sorry no English, girl from the Luna episode that we had last week. So she's back. She's here. And I couldn't think of anyone else. Like, not because, she was my last resort. It's just that I know she's a Mamamoo fan. So I asked her, like, hey, napakinggan mo na ba yung travel? Let's talk about travel, Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Good stuff.
Guys, just a little secret. I was also held at gunpoint like before.
I got her family with me. I'm releasing them right after the show. Okay, good stuff. So again, welcome to the show. This is Sun. You can follow her on Twitter. I'm gonna murder your name on Twitter. It's
okay.
Hihaliphe.
Yes.
Did I
You
say
didn't
that?
murder it. Yeah, you didn't murder it.
Okay, cool. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm learning Korean. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mamamoo. This is usually something that we reserve, like I said, with Abby, but tonight it's gonna be with Sun. Sun, you've listened to the album. You've watched the music video.
Yes.
And I know you're a big Mamamoo fan. I mean, let's get to that later on. I want to get to know your Mamamoo journey, I guess. When did you start standing Mamamoo? Just for the people that listen to the podcast.
I would say a while ago, honestly. I think the very first time I did see their performances was Piano Man.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Oh, okay.
And I ended up like really following through everything from Piano Man up till I guess Umaoya era. And
Okay.
then from there, medyo like kind of on and off.
Right.
Because there were so many.
Right.
Like it was a lot happening with Mamamoo also,
Mm-hmm.
especially when all the solos came out. So it was very interesting. It was cool. Their music was so different. Their vocals were just great.
Their vocals are on parallel up
It's
to like for me up to this day.
amazing.
They're amazing,
Yeah.
amazing vocals.
I mean, their introduction, they already blend.
right.
Great.
That's never happened. You know, fucking A. Gen 2, Gen 3, whatever. Oh, well, they're Gen 3, right? I mean,
I think maybe if not 3, are they 2.5? I'm not too sure honestly when it comes
there's
to
a
the gen.
2.5. Yeah, they consider A-Pink 2.5. I've never considered A-Pink 2.5. I always consider them as 2 since their peak was still with, we're still with the people that are very prominent in Gen 2. So I didn't really believe in
Yeah.
the decimal point.
That's
Um,
true.
I mean, Gen 2 is Gen 2, 3, and then 4, whatever gen we are now, Gen X. So, okay, so you've been here since Piano Man. Mas matagal ka pa sa akin sa fandom. What the fuck? Like,
Twitter.
Twitter, fair enough. I mean,
Everything that shows up on Twitter, it
Yeah,
just
right.
pops up.
right. So, Piano Man, and then on and off, what was the last good Mamamoo song that you've listened to? I know there's a ton, but
That's a trick question because their songs are actually really good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, from time to time, like I would hear them and then
Right.
I would know it's Mamamoo. So I guess I can't really say for sure the last song would be a specific song because like even for this album, when I heard it, it was actually pretty good. Like the title song wasn't my favorite, but the songs were still good.
oh my god. Oh shoot. We feeling ko parehong-pareho tayo ng tingin dito sa kantang to. And I don't know if there's going to be any sort of variety on what we're going to talk about on the podcast, but this is your weekly dose of K-pop, you guys. Ganito talaga. You have to deal with it. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, all kidding aside, we'll get to the Mamamoo Travel album and the title song, Aya, after this commercial break. So please do not go away.
Hey, this is Jacques, aka Arcady Blog, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Hey you. Doing this podcast thing for years now, I've always been an advocate to start your own podcast. Regardless if you talk about K-pop, science, news, politics, showbiz, start doing it because podcasting is growing very quickly, not just in the Philippines, but also worldwide. There's a whole lot of new shows out there, and we as podcasters need to stay informed in order to stay relevant. The best way to do that is with data, numbers, and analytics. Something to keep track of how you're doing. And the best way to get it all in one place is Podmetrics, your one-stop shop for all your podcast data needs. Podmetrics combines data from Anchor, Spotify, Chartable, Facebook Live, and YouTube in order to show you the real picture of how your show is doing. And when you know your show, you can grow your show. The best part is it's absolutely free. Sign up now at podmetrics.co. That's podmetrics.co. And don't forget to use the referral code The Kingdom Podcast. No spaces. Podmetrics, the only analytics you'll ever need for your podcast.
Hello, Radish Farm. Welcome to Mamamoo Central, where myself and a possible Moo star guest talk everything Mamamoo. Want the tea? We got you. Want a song review? No problem. Want to just freak about your best girl? Go nuts. Be sure to follow my Twitter at WhatARadRadish to get the latest and greatest from yours truly, while also updates about when I upload. Well, let's get on to today's topic. See you around!
Hey podcasters! Podcasting has become a staple when it comes to new things to try, especially here in the Philippines. Check all of them out on your podcast players like Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We also hope you can donate to the show for as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account. You can go to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. We want to get as much content out there as possible, and a small amount like this would definitely help us out to keep the show going. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
This is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Welcome back to the podcast. You can go to, this is the time where we invite you to go to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/report. You can donate as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account to help to keep the show going. So please, if you want to support the podcast for the indefinite future, it'll really help us out. Go to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. You're still with me, Yuuki. This is Sun, streaming live from wherever the fuck she is. I have no idea where she is. You're in NCR, obviously, right?
Yes. I'm in Makati.
Oh, you're in Makati. Okay. So hashtag South, guys. There's something that we say here on the podcast. If you're hashtag North, you're poor as F. So, and hashtag South, south of Mandaluyong is hashtag rich na yan. I'm in Quezon City, so yeah, hashtag poor. Kasi tinan mo, if you think about the geography, right? Okay, north of Mandaluyong is Pasig, Quezon City, probably San Juan, and fucking Navotas, Caloocan. Those are poor places. Not all of us, of course, obviously.
Someone's pretty wild though.
Yeah. Somewhere pretty. We have the Loyola Heights here, so yeah, those are rich people. But South, look at the South peeps, like Las Piñas, Parañaque, Makati, Pasay. Those are the rich people, guys. So
this is the place where a lot of the foreigners are. That's why it's rich. But I'm not one. I'm a Filipino. So
fair enough. Those are the places na maraming mga Smith yung apelido. Tambay ng Cafe Havana, good stuff. Anyway. All right, controversial podcast. All right, so we're here to talk about, where were we? We're here to talk about Travel by Mamamoo. We're gonna break them down per song later on, but we're gonna talk about the title track first. How does Wasa say that? Or whatever.
I can never.
Yeah, let's not do that.
It's Wasa.
Yeah, it's Wasa. She's a different ethnicity, not ethnicity, like a different species compared to us. So yeah. Let's talk about the song first, so that we can break down, the other songs later. But let's talk about the song and then the music video. What did you think about the song?
The song itself reminded me of which one was it? It kind of, not completely, but like Coco Pepe kind of vibes.
Yeah,
not completely, but there was a hint of it.
Right? Yeah, I got that.
Diba? And then lyrics wise, oh, so sorry, my voice.
Oh my god, sir. Bibinata. Okay.
Yung lyrics wise naman, it was pretty cool kasi you would see like it was like them growing.
Right.
Like it was about they were against whoever their partner was, stuff like that. And then in the end, it was just like, no, I'm done with it. I'll be cool. I'm okay by myself. It's like, okay, they grew out of it. They got mature. It's pretty cool. It's cool, the lyrics.
You know what it reminded me of, which I think it totally sucked. It reminded me of how they did Maria. Okay, not that I hate the song Maria. I don't hate it. It's just not my cup of tea. I feel that musically speaking, the dance break in the end didn't quite fit the whole song. I would have
kind of
given,
like it was placed wrong.
Yeah, kind of like it was placed there para lang may dance break,
Okay.
And it didn't fit. I don't know. It's not for me. I always thought that Mamamoo created or produced a lot of good songs. This should have been a good song for me. Well, it's still a good song. I mean, but I would have given it an 8.5, but because of that weird dance break, which they did in Maria as well, I'm giving it like probably a 6. It felt weird. I mean, they can. Your choreographer is Leah Kim. Is it Leah Kim? Leah Kim, right?
From what I remember, yeah.
Right. It's Leah Kim, which is an amazing, amazing choreographer. She would have done it so. I feel like she would have done it so differently. I think she didn't need it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the producers were thinking by putting in a dance break like that. So, I agree with you when you told me earlier that, off air, that it's not really your cup of tea as well. But, I think that this song would have worked without it. Would have worked better without it, to be honest.
Remember a while ago you said that we might be similar in terms of how the album
Yeah,
is and all?
yeah.
So when you mentioned that regarding with the song, like it's a good song, but some parts of it might be a bit off.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of that with some songs here. Like not just with
Oh,
one
really?
song.
Shit,
Like
okay.
maybe like 2 or 3 or so. Like lyrics wise they're great.
Mm-hmm.
The melody of it, some of it,
Yeah.
it's kind of it could have been better, but it's not
Yes.
bad.
Mm,
But
yeah,
knowing
that's
how
right.
their songs used to be before, it could have been much better.
Go Go Bebe was a good song. Go Go Bebe is their modern "You're the Best" for me.
Yes.
I mean, for me, kasi if I think of all of the songs of Mamamoo, "You're the Best" is still for me
That-
their best
It
song.
really peaked them up, that song.
Yes. That's their whatever. That's their butterfly. That's their G. That's their that's their defining song for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of people may think otherwise. Obviously, I think a lot of people would say "Egotistic" would be their best song. I can't disagree with you on that. "Egotistic" was good. But
I'd still go for You're the Best though.
yeah, kasi yung voicing yung hinahanap ko eh. Mamamoo became famous because of their voices, and
Yeah.
that really, accentuated how they sing. Yung voicing nandun, the harmonization, and bumibirit sila, and Wheein is a god there. I mean,
Oh my god, yes.
so
It's not just that, really. Like even the song they partnered up for it when they did with "I Miss You" compared to
right,
"You Were the Best." It was
Mm-mm.
a huge 180 turn,
Mm-mm.
but it was still really good. Like it was not good actually. It was great.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, it was it was kind of like Go Go Bebe. Aya was kind of like Go Go Bebe. I just didn't like the Maria. I'm calling it now the Maria dance break. It's horrible. Maria could have worked. A lot of mumus would say na, "Oh, Maria's one of the Mamamoo's best songs." Like when it comes to their solos and whatnot. No, Twit was.
Oh, I'm sorry. For me, I'm more with the Hui inside. Her solos are
Right.
just
That's right. Well, Twit was better than Maria. I can't compare. I don't want to compare Maria to other solo songs of the other members, right? Because iba talaga yung colors nila. They have
Yeah,
different colors,
true.
so it's unfair for us to compare it with other members. So I'm gonna compare it with her own song, which is Twit, which is probably one of the best solo debuts that I've ever seen, ever. So comparing it to Twit, it's kind of like I feel like it was moving half-fast. You know what I mean?
okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm calling it the Maria dance break. Never put that in any song ever again. I beg of you. It doesn't work. It's not a musical.
I feel like even if they tried to put it again, it would have been okay if the other parts around it were organized properly. Also.
Right, that's right. If it's 140 BPM the whole song, that's fine. But if it's an 80 and a 90 and then you put like a 140 there, it's fucking weird, man.
It honestly reminds. You might react because last time I tried mentioning this group before, you did react.
Mhm.
If you remembered the very first time when someone introduced how the concept of "I Got a Boy" was, where it was very
right.
chaotic.
Yeah.
It was very, very chaotic, but
Yes.
eventually it just kind of stuck to people.
Baka yun
Or
yung sinusubukan nila.
Maybe I feel like I've seen a lot of different groups actually try that concept. Na parang after this specific kind of feel for the song, when they get to the chorus, it's different. When they get to the second verse, it's different. When they
Right.
get to the bridge, it's different. It's like, oh my god, make up your mind. It's so confusing.
I get what you mean. I don't know. That's I don't know if I'm biased towards I Got a Boy. I can't say I am since my bias group is Mamamoo, but I liked I Got a Boy. I don't know. But ewan ko, I mean, I don't know. I
Iba
can't
yung
say it's
feel eh.
preferences. Yeah. I can't say if it's preferences, you know? So,
I feel like it's also a factor na how the group used to do their music rin kasi.
yeah, from before I Got a Boy, it was what? The Boys?
Yes,
For that
I
group?
think so.
Whatever that group is. So, I'm kidding. I'm not a hater, guys. I'm a Sohan. I'm just saying that, I'm still bitter with what happened. So, OT5. Ah. Just off topic. I'm watching Private Lives by Sohyun. Good drama. Shit, watch it.
Such a great actress. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you should watch it. Private Lives, love it. I'm on episode 5 now, I think. I don't want to finish it since it's not finished yet, but I don't want to catch up with the latest episode because we still have up until the end of November. So I'm not watching it in one go. Parang increments lang yung pinapanood ko. So yeah, watch it. Super good. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not a fan of how they did this song.
Yeah.
It could have worked. It could have worked. It was the teaser for this song was so good. Have you watched the teaser? Or yung music video lang yung napanood mo?
I've seen clips of the teaser but not the full-on teaser. The music video though nakita ko.
Putang ina, ang ganda. Ang ganda ng teaser. Plus, I also love the fact that Wheein is the thumbnail for every single Aya video that there is right now. So, because I'm a Wheein bias, I love her so much. So, alam mo yun, yung mga ganung bagay na, small things like that I definitely love since I actually think maybe you can come back for an episode of Mamamoo. I wanted to talk about something like about their future and whatnot. Let's not do it now since this is the comeback. So, I'm not gonna, tell you guys any kind of negative thought about whatever their future is, whatever I think. Let's talk about it next time. But the teaser was great. I love the music video. I mean, let's talk about the music video aesthetically. So much red. I love it. Red's my favorite color. So much see-through stuff. I'm uncomfortable looking at them. Plus, Wheein is wearing like a see-through top, so
I was really surprised when I saw that.
Right. So I feel bad to be honest. Like visually, of course, they're beautiful, but Wheein gained a lot of weight before this comeback, and then I feel like, and my girlfriend actually feels the same way, that she sped diet, if that's a thing.
No, I feel like it's not. I feel like it's not necessarily a speed diet, but like she probably did some intense workouts, intense diets.
Yeah, kasi her face is still a bit round. It's not that it doesn't look bad or anything. It looks great. It's just that her face back then, her face in Gogo Bebe compared to her face right now, I mean, it's very different. She gained weight. Of course, everyone did. I'm guilty for that during the pandemic. But then, alam mo yun, nag-diet siya bigla, and then you can really see that she's, super sexy, by the way. But I feel bad that baka kasi minadali niya yung sarili niya, whatever kind of diet she did.
Might not have been like the best.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, not because she looks bad or anything, but I mean, she lacked time, And, I hope she's fine. I think she was sick like yesterday. She didn't attend like a schedule
music show.
Yeah, her back was killing her or something. So whatever. Anyway, going back to the music video. Did you like it?
I had to watch it more than once. It was very, very nakakagulat to start.
Right.
And then afterwards, I was able to see the smaller aspects. But I am very... This might be weird. The thing I liked best about it was the fact that they didn't hide their tattoos.
Oh man, yes. Yes. I agree.
It's so common in K-pop in general that idols have to hide it. And like, okay, fine, in terms of their rules, censorship, or whatever, Fine, I understand it, but at the same time, I mean, these people got tattoos because it means something to them. So to have to hide it, it hurts.
Yeah.
But now, parang they're like, no, I want to show it. It's gonna be a music video. Everyone can see it. Go, why not? Show my expression, and it's cool, and I love it. Like even sa start pa lang, kitang-kita yung tattoo ni Moonbyul agad eh.
Right. And I think Wheein, out of all of them, have the most tattoos. Correct me if I'm wrong for the people who are listening in. But yeah, she has a ton. She has more than me. Ang dami niyang tattoo talaga. And I love it that they're actually letting everyone see it now. Kasi, yeah, censorship is kind of big in Korea still. Not that it's a bad thing, not that it's a good thing as well. But I don't know. I haven't been to Korea. What did you experience like while you were there? May ano ba sila sa tattoos or things like that?
I mean, if you have it, you have it. But like, if you wanna have it, like if you're trying to look for a parlor to do it, it's so hard. Like you can see so many like tattoo artists on Instagram. You can follow so many Korean tattoo artists. Fine.
Right.
But like with actually going there, it's so hard to try to book an appointment because you can't just search for how to contact them, or like you can't just search where their place is. Like you have at least one that I spoke to, like they would only open their contact details like once a week. And if you miss that time frame, you have to wait a week after. Parang ganun.
Holy shit. Samantalang dito may mga nag-home service pa.
I know, right? It's very, from what I know, like it's still very strict there when it comes to tattoos kasi. I mean, like if you have it, if you have it, you have it. There are some other tattoo artists na the medyo pricier ones.
Right.
Who are very open about, oh yeah, this is my store. Because they can. Like in terms of like, I guess, documents and stuff.
Right.
So like with them, it's pretty cool still.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically what I love the most. Apart from being super red. The music video is super red. I love it. That's my favorite color, like what I said. We're not gonna talk about Dinga Dinga since Dinga Dinga is not part of the album. I wanted to touch on that a little bit. I don't know if Sun had watched it already. Have you watched Dinga Dinga?
Heard it, but not watched it.
Yeah. The music video was great. Song not that much. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, final thoughts on Aya before we get to our commercial break.
Why is your song wise?
Both.
Song wise, again, I guess my overall thing is, it's cool. Could have been better.
Yep.
Video wise, other points of the music video were kind of very overwhelming. Pero the other parts naman were kind of underwhelmed. But overall, it was still a nice video. Moonbyul's parts were really cool rin kasi. So
yeah, her rap was really good. I just want to say this before we move forward with the episode. In Dinga Dinga, and I loved it in Dinga Dinga. They're now cashing in with Wheein as not only a vocal but also a great and awesome dancer.
Yes. Oh my god.
She's very underrated when it comes to, the girl group industry. I think she's unbiasedly speaking, I think she's one of the most charismatic dancers out there. So I love that they're cashing in on Wheein being a super duper awesome dancer. So I'm looking forward to how they're gonna do it. Yeah, exactly.
Her vocals are great, and then she can dance like that.
Right. Taeyeon's not like this. Sorry. I mean, for me, Taeyeon is the ultimate idol for me. To be honest, that she's the ultimate girl group idol. Regardless if it's a group, whatever. Like she embodies being how being a girl group or how being an idol is, as far as a female idol is concerned. But of course, there are others. I use there Chungha, awesome Chungha. So there's a lot now, but Wheein is very underrated, and I think that she deserves like a lot more than what she's getting. And with that being said, RBWs, balls. And we're going to go on our last commercial break. When we come back, more of the show and more of Mamamoo's travel album. Don't go away, guys.
Hey everyone, this is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
What's up, simps? How many of you guys use Spotify as your main music or podcast player? On Spotify, you can listen to all your favorite songs or shows, this show included, and choose over a variety of artists and podcasters for your listening pleasure. So don't forget to download Spotify on your smartphones, and in the process, follow me on social media so that you'll know when the Kingdom Podcast will be on air. That's Yuukmeister on Twitter and Instagram. See you there. Hey you. Doing this podcast thing for years now, I've always been an advocate to start your own podcast. Regardless if you talk about K-pop, science, news, politics, showbiz, start doing it because podcasting is growing very quickly, not just in the Philippines, but also worldwide. There's a whole lot of new shows out there, and we as podcasters need to stay informed in order to stay relevant. The best way to do that is with data, numbers, and analytics. Something to keep track of how you're doing. And the best way to get it all in one place is Podmetrics, your one-stop shop for all your podcast data needs. Podmetrics combines data from Anchor, Spotify, Chartable, Facebook Live, and YouTube in order to show you the real picture of how your show is doing. And when you know your show, you can grow your show. The best part is it's absolutely free. Sign up now at podmetrics.co. That's podmetrics.co. And don't forget to use the referral code The Kingdom Podcast. No spaces. Podmetrics, the only analytics you'll ever need for your podcast.
You are listening to the Kingdom Podcast. All our episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and on Anchor.fm. Your weekly dose of K-pop is now back.
Welcome back to the podcast. You can go on Facebook, Twitter, Anchor, all in the same name at the Kingdom Pod PH. You can also follow me on Twitter at Yuukmeister, and for my guest co-host for this episode, you can... sabi naman niya. Yeah, can you say it?
It's twitter.com/hihalipke. So yeah, that's my username.
See, that's how someone that speaks Korean says it. I'm gonna say it. Hihalipke. I don't know. Like, man. I think that I can possibly last a week in Korea, maybe.
I mean, honestly, like being in Korea, believe it or not, you won't not survive if you can't speak it. Wait, tama ba?
Yeah,
if you can't speak Korean, you'll be okay.
Yeah,
Still.
I
mean, you wouldn't get like the real into it. You would probably not get like the small fun parts,
Right.
like you can get discounts and shit like that.
yeah.
If you can't speak it, but you won't die if you can't speak it.
Yeah, you're just not gonna get that tawad pa po 10 pesos. Yeah, you just really can't do that. So
Yeah. I mean, like the best part for me, because I could, was sometimes like I'd get, they call it service, which is basically like sometimes they offer you a free drink or free dish. That's the best part for me because I could speak it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, service. Fuck yeah, I see that in dramas. Good stuff. It's like if you're good looking, they give you service. Oh, okay, cool, good stuff. I will never get service my whole life. Anyway, going back. So this album, I know you've listened to a lot of Mamamoo albums, right? Obviously, you have. I'm not gonna ask you to compare them to any of the albums, but if you want to, that's fine. But these are 5 tracks, very different tracks, to be honest. When I listen to the album, it just goes to show how diverse they are, how flexible they are when it comes to their music, and it's not a bad thing. But how did you like the album?
Well, like what you said, it really shows their diversity. Because some of the songs, I feel like specifically, it would feel like it was made for a specific member.
Right.
Like, maybe that's why it's 5. Maybe I'm over assuming or whatever. But like one would be the title, and then the other 4 tracks would be like one per member because it was supposed to be that feel of the member.
Oh, that's an interesting take. So you felt like first per song meron specific member na parang nagsa-stand out for you.
Kind of. Or if not necessarily yung pagka-stand out, it's more on like the vibe would feel the same as the vibe I would get from their previous songs, like the solo songs they had.
Holy shit. Okay. So let's hear yours first. Okay, the first song is Travel.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
Yes.
who did you think stood out for this?
With this one, more on the vocal side of Travel, I got Solar more.
Oh, really?
Yes. I feel like other people might not agree. Because, like, if not Solar, I guess, like, Moonbill's parts were pretty cool also.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess because of the feel that... It reminds me of Starry Night a bit. When I would think of Solar's parts, it felt very wistful, I guess, if that's the word for it.
Right.
Because, like, the feel when you listen to Travel, too, it's like you're going on this, like, car ride in the province or, like, in the mountains or something. That's what I felt, at least. So I thought of Solar more with that.
Did you like the song?
This is actually the second favorite song I have in the album.
Ooh, so close. This is my favorite song. This is my favorite song of the album. Okay.
It was a close call, though. It was a close call.
What was your favorite? Oh, let's get to that later on. Okay, so Travel for you, if you're gonna rank it, like, you know, out of 10, how'd you like it?
Without, like, a specific basis, though, right? Like,
Right,
as
of course.
throughout the whole album only.
Yeah,
I would probably give it around, like, an 8 or so.
good stuff. All right. So the second is Aya. Out of 10, since we already broke it down.
For Aya...
Um, 3.
no, not that much. I guess like around a 6.
Yeah, right? I mean, yeah, it's gonna be around a 6. I mean, that...
Okay, I feel like this is gonna be a disclaimer. All of the songs will not go below 6. So,
So that's
I don't
your
like-
least favorite?
it's
You can be honest. I mean,
it's not my least favorite, but it's not really up there for me still.
right.
Because it's the end part, like the latter half. It's just
Yeah.
very
The Maria dance break.
yeah. Like the start was pretty okay. It still sounds like something I'd
It's
hear from
Mamamoo.
K-pop.
It's, you know?
Yeah, it's a Mamamoo style. And then out of nowhere, she's like, wait, I kind of like drifted away a bit.
Biglang may ganun. Ano yan? Puta na. Dubstep? Fucking A. Okay, so and then it's I and then Chuck. How do you say
Chuck.
this in Korean? Chok?
Chok, yeah.
Okay. So so weird. Okay, so Chuck, how did you like it?
I really focused on the lyrics a lot with the album, Feel Ko. So,
Feeling
like,
ko napaka safe na disclaimer.
I'm so sorry.
Not about the music, but you know, the lyrics.
No, because
are-
it's a habit for me. Since I can understand it, I really pay
Right.
attention to the lyrics.
right.
So, like the whole album has really, really great lyrics, honestly.
Oh, really?
Like the meanings are all really nice. Like for Chalk. Sorry, I was about to say
yeah,
it.
right. It's fine. It's fine. They'll
For
understand.
Chalk. Yeah, for Chuck, like it had a lot of feeling that was like, oh, yeah, we used to be together, but then like
Mhm.
afterwards, I'll love myself too,
Mm-hmm.
and from now on, I'll live for myself. Like literally, there's a line like, "From today, I'll live for myself." So it's like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a growth song, I guess. It was
Mhm.
pretty cool. And song wise, I didn't listen to the songs a lot. So this for me was one of the few songs that, okay, if I hear it, it's still nice. But it wouldn't be something that would like stick in my head.
Mm-hmm. So out of 10.
Out of 10, maybe around a 7.
Oh, you like this better than I? Okay. No, I'm saying because I think I like this better than Aya too. When it comes to Chuck, or Chalk, I'm gonna ask you something later on after I say this. I don't know as far as the music is concerned because I'm a musician. I normally listen to the music, and feeling ko naman when it comes to, standing K-pop for the first time, that's what you need to hear kasi you don't really understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
So you're into that because of not the obvious because of what they look like, but because of the music. That was it for me. When I heard Genie or G for the first time, that was it. I mean, okay, yeah, this is cute. And then parang very catchy, yeah, And then I saw them, and then downhill from there. Yeah, I think that's it for me as far as this song goes. I'm giving it a 6.5 or maybe like a solid 7 maybe. Yeah, a solid 7 would be great for Chuck. And then as far as the music goes, I like this compared to the other songs. So yeah. Quick question. Since you're the translator. Why was it Chuck? Do you have any idea? Is it a name?
I feel like it should be because even.
So it's an X.
It was weird for me at first, like when I saw it, but like in the lyrics, it's literally just Chuck in English when they say it. So I was very surprised also.
What are possible words that has the meaning of chalk?
Separately, I guess it could be it's normally like a
Chi?
word they kind of put together with some other words. Like if you put it with a word like the boat, for example, it's like a vessel, I think.
Holy shit.
It's
okay.
weird. Yeah, it's weird. Mainly it's basically a name.
Yeah.
So
it's
whoever
a
Chuck is,
proper word.
you have a song right to
Proper
you.
noun rather.
Yeah.
Ah.
So
okay.
whoever Chuck is, he has a song for Mamamoo, I guess.
He's an X. Okay. So this is what they're calling the sex song because Mumus are now saying that a Mamamoo album won't be complete without a fucking sex song. And this is the sex song. Diamond.
Oh, yeah.
Did you like it?
I mean, I was very surprised with it. Because like, whenever I played the album on random, that would be the first song that played. I don't know why,
shit,
but it's
okay.
always the first song that plays for me. Like, naka-random siya. And that would always be the first.
Maybe it's a sign. Well, I wouldn't really know what your civil status is, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, okay. So whenever it's random, this is the first song. Did you like it? Honestly, I hated
First
it.
impression, I didn't like it.
Okay.
The very first impression, I actually didn't. And then eventually, the more I listened to it, it's okay,
Mhm.
but it's still not something like, oh, I want to listen to this song first.
Right. Oh, so this isn't fucking dog. I love him so much. Don't get me wrong, you guys. I'm a dog lover, but it's just that like he's so noisy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes even if not noisy, like they just like sniff your arm or something while you're on your desk. And
It's like you're sleeping and then he licks the inside of your mouth. Fuck.
inside.
Yeah, alam mo yung pag natutulog kayo, yung gano'n ka matulog. I mean, and then it's time to wake up, time to feed me, fucking owner. And then, ganyan siya. So, fuck. Anyway. Anyway. So, Diamond, sex song. Is it a sex song? Does it have that feel? Kinda does, right?
I mean, the lyrics in English.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. So, like, especially I think it was Vian's line. Like,
What did she say? I don't know even the lyrics of these songs.
no, like it's literally in English. Like, it had something like "Tell me when you're ready" and like
Oh,
"Join me" or stuff
shit.
like that. I was like,
Okay,
okay,
good stuff.
okay.
How old are
okay.
you now? How old is she now? We in. I'm googling this. Fucking
Like honestly, when I hear
25.
lyrics like this, cause it makes me feel a bit like, wait, I know I'm listening to music. This feels very. No, wait. It's not supposed to.
Girl, gangti ka ba? That's what I call my single friends. Like, gangti. Mga gangti, bros. So, I don't know. Maybe she's dating, someone from BTS. Have you seen that? Have you seen...
Honestly, like,
BTS,
anytime
right?
I think-
Obviously.
Yeah, but like anytime I see any dating rumors, it's just like, oh my god, are you guys just gonna talk about this?
Right.
And then after a week, it's gonna die down, and you're gonna look for another idol to make dating rumors with.
Unless
Okay.
it's Dispatch that usually does it. Kasi kapag si Dispatch, putang ina, wala ka ng takas. I don't know.
True, that's
These
true.
guys are fucking hardcore, man.
I mean, but that's what everyone waits for at the start of the year.
Right.
Which one are they gonna reveal for this year?
Right. Last year was who?
Wasn't it Jiho?
Jiho, right. And that,
But
now they broke up.
now. So.
Yeah. Sad life. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I didn't like the song. This was the worst song for me in this whole album. I'm gonna give it a and I'm being very, very kind when I give this. I'm gonna give it a 2.
Ooh, okay.
I did not like this song. Tell me when you're ready. I hated this song. This song probably is one of their lows. As far as singing songs. Right. So tell me when you're ready. Join me with No Worry. Oh, okay.
Did you just find it now?
I just found it. Yeah. Okay, girl. Good stuff. Whew. Anyway. So yeah, didn't like the song. Did you give it a rating yet?
Not yet.
What was your rating?
Because of my disclaimer a while ago that nothing was going to be lower,
Right.
this is actually also a 6 for me.
Okay. Now, good night. Ciao, ciao. I'm not saying it properly. I'm not even pronouncing it properly. So, good night. I thought that this song was their second best song for this album. I loved how they sang the song.
Wait, so your first was Travel?
Yes.
So this is where we're like opposite then, because this is my first song.
Oh shit. Okay. How did you like this?
I am a sucker for ballad songs. So when I first heard it, I already liked it, and then like the more I listened to it, the more I liked it.
So this is the one that you had on repeat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, this is a good song. I have no idea what it means.
This is probably me being biased also, but when they started off with Ian's voice, it's just like, okay, this is really good. This is really good.
Wala tayong magagawa eh. I mean, it's super good. I have no idea who wrote this, but sige na nga, i-google ko na.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like Moonbyul was still a part of it.
Yeah, Moonbyul was
Moonbyul is
mostly a
always
part
a
of
part.
mostly a part of their songs nowadays. So let's see, Mamamoo. Okay, so who wrote it? I'm very curious. I have no idea who did, but if Moonbyul did it, then super awesome. I can't see. Guys, maybe tweet us. Hate. We get that on a daily basis. Yeah, I can't see who wrote it. Oh, here. No. We none of the members were part of the composition. Oh, Moonbyul for the lyrics. Wow, Moonbyul, fucking A. Anong pinagdadaanan mo? Okay, good stuff. I mean, so this is your first.
Yes.
And then Travel was your second. Well, okay, if we're gonna rank it now, so let's rank it.
Okay.
So let's start with your least favorite to your most favorite.
Okay, the problem with the least favorite part is
They're
it's the same
tied.
with my ratings. No, it's the same with my ratings. Yeah, it's tied.
So it's like
So Aya and Diamond
yeah,
are
Iron
right
Diamond,
there.
Yeah.
And then probably after that, Chalk, and then Travel, and then Goodnight.
Yeah, for me, the worst is Diamond, and and then Chuck, and then Aya. But it's a very close call between Chuck and Aya. And then Good Night, and then Travel. I think that Travel, I didn't say my piece on Travel. I think that Travel sported one of the best intros of a Mamamoo song to date. It's so simple.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
so simple. But it's like that beat and that those are five notes.
And it gives like a very happy feel to it.
Right, exactly. I mean, I don't know what they're thinking for this comeback. Why there's probably a bit of irony there that they named it Travel since we can't. So,
It's like a slap to our face that we're just stuck here.
we're stuck here. Look at us. We're rich. I mean, stuff. We're kidding. We're kidding. They're not horrible people, obviously. So, yeah, I mean, they sported one of the best intros for Travel. I don't know who wrote this. Not gonna Google it. But oh yeah, it's Moonbill still. Fucking A.
Maybe not in every, but if not all, most of the songs for this album.
Putang ina, lahat ba? Nagsulat siya? One
Wait,
sec.
I'm curious.
Okay, I'm
man.
gonna do it now. I'm gonna check all of them now. Okay, for Dinga, Moonbill wrote, and then Aya Moonbill wrote.
I mean, I also feel like that, which is why she is credited in lyrics, is because she does write her own rap.
Right. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair, yeah. Okay, you know what? You know who wrote Diamond? All four
I know who
members.
didn't write. Wait, really?
Yes. What the hell? Are you guys gangti? Are any of them dating? They're not, right? Openly dating? They're not.
Oh, yeah, none of them are.
And maybe it's a sign, you guys. They're single now. Baka may mga gustong manligaw, you know? Yeah. Sige, umasa tayo dun. But, I mean, did you like the album?
Overall, it was still pretty okay. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it's still pretty okay. Because no matter what, like, I will always go back to Melting.
Yeah, that Orange album fucking...
Yeah. Or if not Melting, if I had to choose another one, probably also see... Which one was that? See... Oh my god.
What
Titles.
color
I'm
is the album?
forgetting.
I'm looking at all of the albums right now.
It was older, even before they started doing colors.
Oh shit, Piano Man? Hello?
Which one had Paint Me?
Paint me,
Oh, sorry, it was
paint me
Yellow,
up.
Yellow.
Oh.
Sorry, Yellow. Yellow was also pretty cool
Yeah.
because like the mix of all the different
Mhm.
songs there.
Their best album for me would be Melting, obviously.
Yeah.
The Calcomani was good as well. I don't even know
that's
if
true.
I'm pronouncing that correctly. The Calcomani. Yeah, I know it's English, you guys. It's just that, you know, it's weird.
It's one of the hard English words.
Yeah, it's one of the hard English. English. Oh, putang ina. What the fuck? Oh, wait. Don't judge. I'm Filipino. But yeah, Melting would still be their best album. This is okay. You know, to be honest, I wouldn't feel this way if Aya didn't have the Maria dance break.
Break. Yeah. Aya would probably be higher for me if not for the break.
Yeah. Like, as an album, regardless. I mean, Aya was a good song, except for that part. But if a lot of people would say that it's just a small part, Yuuki, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but it ruined the whole dynamic of the song, so...
Because like, I think everyone would say that, yeah, it's a small part of the song and all, but I think people forget no matter what, it's a song. So like if there's
Right.
one part that's wrong, it can ruin the whole dynamic of everything.
Yeah. Fucking A. Listen to Butterfly by Luna. Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's a quick plug-in.
Right. I keep on plugging Butterfly still, up to this day.
It's
like,
a really good song.
I
Like,
didn't even listen to the song while it was out. I mean, I didn't know I knew who Luna was. I wasn't just really listening to them. then Jason was like, "Hey, listen to the song." Blah, blah, blah.
Wait, so you actually copied his voice pa talaga yun?
Yeah. Hey, bro. This is my Jason impersonation. Hey, bro, listen to this song. He can speak English properly. I just don't know why he keeps on doing the Filipino accent. I have the Trump accent.
Oh my god.
Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Anyway, that's the show. Thank you so much for listening, you guys. Do you have anything to plug, my dear friend?
Not really, but I do hope that everyone stays safe with the recent flooding, the recent typhoon, and if you could donate to to the viewers if you could donate to like those rescue projects,
Right.
that would be great too.
We're
And also to you though, thank you for inviting me again.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be back. For sure. You'll be back like tomorrow. Hindi, charot lang. But yeah, we're still having this thing with the Albay peeps, and now we have like another thing that we're cooking up when it comes to not a partnership but just helping them out when it comes to the donation. So I think one of my good friends, like someone like family, is going to be has this online shop that earns a lot. So 80% of what she's getting, I think she's going to be giving out to the people that were affected by the flood. So it's something really cool. I'll give you guys more details on that on our socials. So please do follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Anchor, all in the same name at the Kingdom Pod PH. I still don't have the details, so apologies for that. And for my account, Twitter, Instagram, at Youthmeister, and for my lovely, lovely guest co-host, it's at Hihalipie.
Hey, see, you got it.
I need to memorize this. It's a difficult username. I mean,
No, but you got it. You didn't butcher it. It's fine.
안녕하세요 친구들. No, that I butchered. I'm pretty sure. Like I didn't even try. I really wanted to butcher that. But thank you so much for joining us. And son, thank you. You'll be back, right? You're not scared of doing
He
this?
has my family again, guys. He has my family again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have. I know her address. I mean, I'll ship them one by one. How's that? No mahjong for you tonight. Anyway, that's the show. Thank you so much for listening, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for another episode. And we have Treasure PH for you guys tomorrow. So again, thank you so much, and we'll see you again. Bye.
The Kingdom Podcast is executively produced by The Voice DJ Yuuki and co-engineered by senior producer Jason Aguayo. Special thanks to the Kingdom Podcast creative team. You can like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Anchor at the Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and any other platforms you use to listen to podcasts. Thanks for listening and see you next time.